name is Steve Montoya. I'm new to the lawn care life, landscaping, and sorry, I'm actually driving right now. So this is my first video. I'm doing it on my cell phone. No, I don't have all these high equipment to do videos, but the main reason why I wanted to get in this is I wanted to start a channel where with somebody new. I know that there's guys on YouTube now that they've been in the business for 10 years. They've been doing YouTube for 10 years and they're pros at it. Their videos are really awesome, which I don't even know how they do some of the effects, which is pretty cool. Maybe one day I'll get there, but as of now, I'm just doing my little thing. And so as of right now, I want you guys that follow me on my channel to see the process that I'm going through. So a little bit about myself. I was in corporate America pretty much all my life. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I actually tried doing home remodel repair and some networking. Soon to find out a lot of people are doing that too. Anyway, so I had a child and decided that I needed insurance. So I went to go work for the world's biggest communication company out there, and I was there for roughly about 11 years. They offered a severance package. I took the severance package and decided, you know what, let me go ahead and took a 6 months vacation, which I don't recommend to do that, but I did just because of the hours that I put in. I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. And the vacation was well needed. I did spend some time around vacationing, showing my daughter that life is a lot bigger than just being in your city. But I'm in Houston, Texas. I started my lawn care system. I started my lawn care entrepreneurship, if I may say. So what I did was I went out, and before I even looked at YouTube, before I looked at anything, I went out and bought all the materials that I need. So I'll kind of tell you where I came from. My father, at one point, you know, I grew up with two older brothers, and at one point my father decided, hey, I'm gonna go buy me a really good weed eater. So my father went out and bought an Echo, but it's one of the home versions. I'll show it in my video later on. I still have it, and I think it has to be probably 20 years old. Still runs. I use it as my backup. So I went with Echo, and then my older brother, one of my older brothers, he lives on an acre, and he went from lawnmower to lawnmower, and recently he just bought himself a zero-turn X-Mark. Before his X-Mark, he had a walk-behind X-Mark. I know a lot of people were talking about. Anyways, so I'll get to that point. So I went to a couple of dealerships to see, to look for a package deal. I ended up buying a string trimmer, an edger, a blower, hedge trimmer, and I think it might be a 7-foot hedge trimmer. And I bought a walk behind, and I think that was it. Yeah, it might be it. So I wanted to pay cash, and I went to this one place in Houston, and they gave me $10 off each item. So I said, let me go ahead and shop around. So I went shopping around, and I went to like 3 other places, and I'm one of those type of people that I walk in and I want to see if I actually have somebody come up to me, you know, to see how I'm doing, what I needed. And I went to these other dealerships, and guess what? they didn't come out and talk to me. I was in the store for about 20-30 minutes and decided, you know what, it's not for me, so I left. So I stumbled into Southwest Mowers in Stafford, Texas, and I walked in, and not even a minute later, the guy came out and he said, "Hey, how you doing?" and just asking me if I needed some help or if I needed a decision or whatever. And I told him, "Yeah, let me look around for a little bit, and then I'll definitely have some questions for you." So great. So right when I was finished, I went into him, and he was able to answer all my questions. I told him, "Look, I'm new, starting this business, and I know what I kind of want. I know I want Echo, and I know I want Exmark. But my deal is, I want to know what kind of deal they're going to give me." So they gave me a really good deal, and I was very happy, very surprised. They even gave me some gifts, gave me some discounts for later on. I set up my account with them, and I left. And I go back and I'll go buy my oils there, and I buy my blades. I buy a couple of things there. But before I ended up doing that, I decided, hey, you know what? I need to go on to YouTube to find out how often I need to change the oil on my mower. I have a Exmark 32 walk behind, Metro, yada, yada, yada. And so I found out that I needed to change the oil. So I started following a couple of guys on YouTube, which opened my eyes. I mean, opened my eyes. I wish I would have watched videos and did some homework before I decided to jump in this. But Exmark's not a bad brand. I mean, I've had really good, I really had a really good season with it. So I started July 11th, 2018. So I'm just about to jump into my second season of mowing. And the reason why I wanted to start my channel is I want you to follow and see all the headaches, the heartaches, all the pain that I'm going through. So if you decided you want to go through jumping into the business, maybe you'll learn what I learned. And I hope that some of these other guys that have been in business for 10 years, maybe they'll chime in and kind of tell me, hey, this is what you did wrong. Hoping that I don't get people that are in the business less than 3 years chiming in and trying to give me advice. I kind of would prefer if you have more than 3+ years. And I'm talking about real business, not, hey, I did the neighbors, I've been cutting their yard for 10 years, I'm a business. Now I kind of want to find somebody that's actually in branding, marketing, all that kind of stuff. And trying to do the branding on YouTube as well. So soon what I'll do is I'll present my setup. I kind of still have all the same setup from the beginning, but I did continue upgrading. This year I decided to go with branding. I have 11 years experience with this communication company, so I'm actually bringing all my knowledge from that company onto this company. So I'm good at spreadsheets. I'm good at pretty much everything else. And I will say that if you're new and you're starting into this, go to YouTube. And I mean, it's not the end all be all, but it's a good place to start off at. You can kind of see where other people are starting off at, what kind of price range, what should you do, and then that way you can test some things out and then make your own decision on what you want to do when you're out in the field. Let's see. So I got some stuff that I've got in from branding. I paid somebody to brand my company. So I kind of did my stuff a little backwards. I bought all the equipment, and then I decided, hey, let me start some branding. So my company in the beginning, I liked the Kelly green color, and I bought some shirts made, whatever, out of cotton. And I had a horrible season. I was sweaty. My shirt was completely drenched all day. It never dried up. And so I decided to rebrand, and I'm using this navy color with orange. I don't think that's orange, that's red, but I got my patches coming in. But later on I'll show you how my trailer looks and my setup that I'm using. So this is what I got. Painted it orange inside because my color is going to be navy and orange. So here's my Toro. Bought my Toro used. This is a time cutter. It says 5,000. Still I'm going to be doing a 2019 setup and show y'all what I got. So I got an equipment defender. There's an equipment defender can holder, my equipment defender rack over there, and then the backpack. I got an equipment defender rack right there, plus my equipment defender back to my shovels. Anyway, so there's my little tool area. Cooler. I got a little blower. BG86. So how it is. Got a little tray in the front. Used to have brakes and everything come out here. Notice that did was, way up in the front, what I did is I tied it down to some items in the front. So when I go to the dump, I'm gonna tie this off to something and just drive my truck forward, and everything should slide right out. But I'll record it. We'll see how it goes.
Got a demo today, so
today I get to
just wanted to
demo
show it. It was pretty cool.
Standard
I like the
X
way it feels. Check it out.
48. Try it out and see how it goes.